Hey guys, thanks for coming to check out our After the Cut for the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, which we retitled The Miseducation of Murder.
So, what,
where was I?
Yeah, where were you? Where were you when this album
Where was I
dropped?
when The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill dropped? I was definitely in college, but I don't remember, like, the moment. I do remember that it was an album I could listen all the way through. Like, every single song had something to offer. I never wanted to skip. And this was singles culture, I guess. Like, somebody can drop, like, a song here and a song there now. But before that, you had to drop an album. And we would listen to it. And if there was a song, like the third song I don't like, the fifth song I don't like, the seventh song I don't like, then I kind of stopped listening to your album.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I have to, like, skip over. It was too much for me. But that one, the whole way through.
The whole way through. Right on. Now, I remember, being in the mall. I feel like I've said this story, being in Woodbridge Mall, when I first heard about the album, it was 97, 98, I was in the mall. This guy told me about, he's like, yo, you peeped the new Lauryn Hill? I was like, nah, I ain't check it out. He was like, yo, that one is fire. Or whatever, the low colloquial, the lingo
of the day.
It was dope, son. Yeah, and I was at work, so I went and copped it, and it was just a great album. It
was a great album.
It was just a great album.
What inspired you to write the scene that you wrote?
I wanted to kind of take the elements that resonated with me. There are a lot of skits about love. And,
on the album.
On the album, yeah. There are a lot of skits about love and songs about love, lost love or gained love, love of a child, love of God, love of self. So I kind of just wanted to turn that idea of love into something, in her relationship with Wyclef.
Which basically inspired the album.
The album, So like having a relationship, and how, couples can be in love and then... So
was it like... What song about Wyclef didn't make the cut?
Right, exactly. That like the one where she almost took him out. Yeah, But then again, it comes back because it's like almost goes there, but then not quite. It's
because the album doesn't go there. Like and all of its rage and calling out and all of that. At the end of the day, she's like, life is good.
Exactly.
Everything is everything.
Mm-hmm. What is meant to be will be, so.
What impact do you think Lauryn Hill's album had on the culture?
I think, the way she combined rap and like R&B, like hip hop and R&B is something that wasn't done at the time. And I don't want to say hasn't been done since, but,
Right, even by people who could do it. Like when you think of Queen Latifah, she could do it.
Right.
When you think of Missy Elliott, she could do it.
Right.
But none of them sort of like ebbed and flowed between singing and rapping the way Lauryn Hill did.
No, I agree. And then, just her style, everything. She was, very naturally, beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And, she just came across like she had like a mad, like peaceful, aura, just like real original, real authentic. It's kind of the way she came across, which I feel like to a degree, the music industry is lacking in that to a degree at this point. That I feel like there's a lot of, personas that people put on to sell. And I feel like she didn't necessarily have that. She was like authentically her.
Or I think authenticity was her brand.
Right,
She's like, how do I inspire that in people? I think that's what she gave the culture.
Right.
Not only did she give, a generation of women of the African diaspora the thumbs up to express their Afrocentricity boldly, and also their beauty, to express beauty outside of sexuality. Right. Which they were starting to become quite conflated. Right. It's like, no, you can be a beautiful woman and not be naked all the time.
Right, with your boobs greased up.
Right. You can be a beautiful woman and have locks. You can be a beautiful woman. Like, she really gave us permission for that. And she also gave us permission to think about, like mental health and wellness in relationships. Like take your power back. Do the work on yourself. a lot of the music was inspirational in that way too.
Right.
And she also inspired the combination of hip hop and spirituality and religion. Like the album is overtly about God. She calls on God often in her work. That is very sort of mainstream and on the radio. And we haven't heard a lot of that since maybe, I don't know what, Jesus Walks or something, you know?
Yeah, I mean, right.
So that's what I think she did for the culture.
Right.
What was your favorite thing about what we created?
My favorite thing, this was the first one, everyone. So this was the first thing that we shot.
Who knew? This is our COVID baby, right?
Yeah, this was
we didn't even know what we were going to do. We were
Yeah.
just doing something creative to keep us buoyed and not depressed.
Exactly. So this one, I mean, this was everything. We were like, just coming up with all of it. Like, okay, well, where are we going to film?
And
like,
what does this mean? What are we going to do?
Right.
Right.
You know, so this has jitters, like finding mistakes and,
oh my God.
you know, and going and reshooting.
We're sensitive about our stuff, y'all, but
man.
this was our first one.
Yeah.
And we were just trying to figure out like what we had to offer the culture, really.
Right.
Like what do we want to add to the conversation?
Right. And identifying, you know, our skills and honing them to try to make something, you know, to try to make something like on the budget of a shoestring.
Not even a shoestring.
Not even a shoestring.
Of an ice cube.
Of an ice
The budget of a melting ice cube.
Right. So it's like, well, Nikkole, you know, hey neighbor.
You want to do something?
Right. I'm like, hey neighbor, you trying to...
It was very much like that. And look at us now.
Right.
So what was your favorite thing about what we did in this particular episode? And what was your favorite song? What's your jam on the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill? We want to hear all about it in the comments. And if you want to check out our other work, trust us, it gets better. There are 5 episodes. It gets better and better and better.
Right.
You can do that on our website.
At thecuttingroomfloor.com.
Yep.
And remember, that's the cutting. No G, because the G got cut. Let's go.
Because you a G, I'm a G.
We all G's.
We don't need any more G's.
It's enough G's. We G'd out. We G'd up.
All right, y'all. Thanks for coming. We'll see you later.
Peace.